How's it going, guys? Oh, did all right. Alrighty. Did you get him?
Yep.
Cool.
Good to go. Perfecto. Here.
Getting the link sent.
Awesome. Perfecto. There we go. Sweetness. Sorry, guys.
Alrighty, we're back again. How's it going, guys? We'll getting one more box out of the way and call it a night. It's been a very, very fun trip. Mitch and I have had a absolute blast. Just running around and watching sports, gambling, eating great food, and having a great weekend. Yep. But hope you all's weekends all were really, really great. Hope y'all got to watch some college football and Craddy. What's going on, buddy? Hope y'all able to watch some college football. We watched the soon-to-be national champions. You beat up on New Mexico State this weekend. Ain't that right, Mitch?
It is.
UMass win the Natty?
Yeah.
Yep.
Undefeated.
Well, UMass going 15-0. 15-0. Wait just about another 20 seconds or so, and we're gonna get to going. But I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle these up, so we'll be ready to go here in just a moment. I sent Brittany the link as well, so we will see if she is asleep yet or not.
Boys.
Right now, I think just you, me, and Craddy, but maybe some other people lurking in the shadows, just not wanting to talk to us. I think they're better than us or something. What do you think, better than me? All right, call it good enough. Let's get to randomizing everything. Alrighty. Oop. There we go. We've got NFC South in the one spot. NFC South in the one spot. In the two spot, got the AFC South. In the three spot, we've got the NFC North. In the four spot, got the NFC East. Mitch, I think we had a mix-up somewhere because we have got a hockey division.
Did it sneak in there from giveaways? Can we shuffle quick?
Yep.
How the heck did that happen?
I have no idea.
See what happens when I'm in the background just falling asleep and not paying attention?
Yep.
How do we trade one out?
I have no idea.
We got 4 here and one got added somehow. You still had the 8 football divisions.
Fair enough. Well, yeah.
Something got scooped up with hands somewhere.
Yep. It's all good. Yep.
Oh, man. Did you already start?
Yeah.
So
So NFC South and AFC South, NFC North, NFC East.
Right. NFC South, AFC South, NFC South, NFC East.
Yep.
So, yep.
Cool. So we're all good. We're all good. Something just
Yeah.
got added in somewhere. Cool.
Hockey got A little too close to the football, I guess.
Alrighty. In the 5 spot, we got the NFC North.
That'd be quite the break.
AFC North.
With some hockey and football mixed together.
Hockey football action.
That'd be quite the sport.
AFC North.
Oh, that's my bad. Usually I do a double take through them.
AFC East. NFC West. And the AFC West. Right. Let's see if we can get some names matched up with some divisions. The 8 spot, we got Mr. Zach. Going in the AFC West. In the 2 spot, got Mr. Brian with the AFC South. Next up, we've got Mr. BJ in the 3 spot, NFC North. Next up, we've got Mr. Brian in the 4 spot, NFC East. Next up, we've got the 5 spot, Mr. Dallas with the AFC North. Next up, we've got in the 6 spot, Mr. Brian. All right, Mr. Brian in the 6 spot.
Hey, that's a good reason to be here, Frank.
Hey, absolutely. What's the best thing we think or a couple of the big things we pulled from this product over the years?
All sorts of alumni autos, a lot of 25s and golds out of 10.
The 7 spot got Mr. Brent, NFC West.
Golds, I feel like a lot of people were attracted to those lately.
Of course. And then last spot, 1 spot, AFC South going to Mr. Brian. Alrighty.
There have been multiple things.
1 spot in this break, Matt Craddy? Is that what we're talking about?
From this far away.
Yep, don't think I have a shot, but what would it take to get the 1 spot match?
Oh, for the trade, I see what you're saying, for the fantasy draft.
Aha!
I traded straight up, Craddy. If you want to trade.
Oh, get divisions up real quick.
So let me trade, but I can shoot it up too for you.
Yep. NFC South, Brian. AFC South, Brian. NFC North, BJ. NFC East, Brian. AFC North, going to Mr. Dallas. AFC East, Brian. NFC West, Brent. AFC West, Zach. Cool. Alrighty. Without further ado, I don't think anybody else is in here, but if anybody wants to make any trades, please let me know. I'll wait about 10 seconds. Let me know about any trades if there is anybody in here. And I can go from there. But let's go ahead and get to ripping.
Gizmo's ready.
2015 Prism College Draft Picks. Chris, what's going on, Chris? Rocking with us one more time at least before I have to make my leave back down to the super hot Texas. You know, I'm gonna miss the wonderful weather we've been having down here, and well, I say down here, up here, and in Minnesota. It's been literally 30 to 40 degrees cooler than it is at home, so I will miss it, to be sure. We've got an empty box. There we go. Get these all mixed up. Two piles, and we will get straight on into it. Good luck, guys, and may the woofdas ever be in your favor. Let's get some nice color and some super low short prints, and maybe a few good autos. We'll call it a good break. Forewarning, don't know all the colleges, so I will do my best, but first, we got Mr. AJ Green going to Mr. Dallas. AJ Green action. Ooh, get my top loaded. Ooh. Next up, we got Mr. Martavis Bryant. I'm pretty sure that's in AFC North, also Dallas, right? I'm pretty sure. Next up, we got. Pretty sure these are one per box, I believe. The stained glass of Mr. Cameron Artis Payne. I think that is the NFC South going to Mr. Bryan, I believe, but don't quote me on any divisions. Don't quote me on anything. Hey, EJ Bibbs, little Iowa State guy. Love that. He is, I think this is the only product he has any cards in that I've seen anyway. Well, Iowa State. Mitch, who drafted EJ Bibbs?
EJ Bibbs went to, I want to say, the Browns.
Hey, well, that's going to Mr. Dallas then. Mr. Dallas. Finishing up this first pack is Mr. Rookie of Mr. Marcus Murphy. Alrighty. Next pack up. Alrighty. We'll grab two of them. First up, Mr. Terrence Williams. I know that one. Going to Mr. Bryan. Next up, we got Vincent Jackson. Next up, we got a Prism of Mr. Devin Funchess. Mr. Melvin Gordon, I know that one. It's going to Mr. Zach.
Yeah, credit. That's why BJ was wondering how I knew the players so well.
Also, I meant to mention this earlier. Yeah, I was telling Mitch earlier that it's crazy. Today is for Mr. Crowdy and Mr. Chris, is my 6-year anniversary of joining SmokeBreaks. So it is awesome. Mr. Preston Smith, Mississippi State Bulldogs. Next up, Mr. Jay Cutler. For this product, is it by the team that drafted them, or is it, just so I know, Mitch?
Yep.
Okay, so that one would go to Denver then, I believe.
And if it's a vet, it's whoever they were playing for at the time, which I knew too from memory. But
fair enough. So Larry Fitz. Next up, got All-American of Mr. Melvin Gordon. Going to Mr. Zach. But yeah, 6 years, man. 6 years today. Never, ever, 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 ever would have thought that it would have been, that would have led to me hanging out with this guy for a weekend, going to a preseason football game and baseball game, staying in his house. Mr. Lorenzo Doss. Next up, Mr. Jackson Shipley. Alrighty, next pack up. Mr. Arian Foster. Next up, Mr. Brandon Marshall. A different version of a Mr. Lorenzo Doss defense. Next up, Mr. Shane Carden. Mr. Charles Gaines. Last run this pack. Rounding us out as we approach the halfway marker. We've got 2 packs left, and then we'll be officially halfway. Yeah, 2 more packs until halfway. Alrighty. Next up, we got Mr. Eddie Lacy heading to Mr. BJ. Mitch, I'm going to set that aside for you.
Beast mode.
Set that aside from Mr. Mitch. Next up, we got Mr. Keenan Allen going to Zach. Next up, we got Malcolm Agnew. A little rookie action on Mr. Malcolm Agnew. After that, we got a nice little rookie of the Mr. Amari Cooper. He's sick to pull his auto out of here.
Yeah. I think we've had one, really nice one time, I think. Years past.
And then, last but certainly not least, out of this pack is Mr. Deron Smith. The Fresno State Bulldogs. Last pack and the first half. SmokeBreaks royalty right here. Mr. Johnny Football Manziel. Johnny Football. Mr. Mike Wallace. Next up, the man who had maybe the best 2-game stretch any running back has ever had, Mr. Jay Ajayi. Man, what do you have those 2 games? Like what? 750 yards and 8 touchdowns in 2 games or something like that? Something stupid like that? Video game numbers? Next up, we got a rookie, Mr. Benardrick McKinney, Mississippi State. And last card in this pack, for rookie, Mr. Duke Johnson. Is he still in the league? Is he still hanging around?
I think so.
I'm sure he's somewhere.
What was last year?
What was he last year?
Free agent.
Free agent?
He was with the Bills last year.
I thought he was with the Bills last year. It's Duke, Miami football, Johnson. Alrighty. Next up, we got a little Mr. OBJ action. Next up, we got Mr. Ryan Tannehill. After that, we got Mr. Trey Waynes, team trademarks. Mr. Trey Waynes. Next up, Justin Hardy for the East Carolina Pirates. And then after that, last card in this pack is Mr. Taylor Kelly from Mr. Arizona State University. Rookie. Never heard of that guy. I wonder whatever ended up happening to Mr. Tanner Kelly. Taylor. Taylor Kelly, not Tanner. Alrighty. Next up, we got.
Quarterback's coach in high school.
Caught it before it fell. Mr. Richard Sherman. Got a nice blue right here of out of 75, Mr. Rashad Jennings.
So that'd be NFC East.
Giants, right?
Mm-hmm.
Going to Mr. Bryan.
Brian.
Yep. Nice little blue pickup right there. After that, Mr. Paul Posluszny. That's going to Mr. Bryan as well. He was drafted by the Jags, right?
Mm-hmm.
Paul Posluszny.
Mm-hmm.
That is getting to almost before my football time. After that, again, Mr. Jay Ajayi. Also going home to Mr. Bryan. Another Jay Ajayi rookie. Whoop. And after that, Mr. Brandon Sheriff. Believe he got drafted by the Redskins. I would also get him to Mr. Bryan. That was a Bryan pack. Almost. Other than the Richard Sherman going to Brent. That was a Bryan pack. Alright, 4 packs left. I think we got an auto here. Slip that to the back. Alrighty. First up, we got rookie Deron Brown. Mr. Rookie DeBron Brown out of Northern Illinois. Next up, we got Mr. Austin Hill. For the Arizona Wildcats, the newest addition to the Big 12 Empire, about to be the Big 24, Mr. Allen Hurns. And Mr. Andre Williams. Got our first hit right here. Mr. Nate Orchard out of 93 out of 99. Look at that. Sick. Mr. Nate Orchard. Who was he drafted by, Mitch?
I want to see the Browns again. Yep, it was.
Browns?
Yep.
Good, man. That is Mr. Dallas. Dallas, have a night, man. Have a freaking night, man.
Wow.
Nate Orchard.
The last two football teams he was on was the Green Bay Packers and the Washington football team. 2021, both of them.
Yeah, shiny, isn't it, baby?
Quite the career. Browns, Bills, Chiefs, Seahawks, Dolphins, Redskins, Texans, Titans, Vikings, Packers, Redskins again.
Dallas. Yeah, no, man, you're cleaning up this evening, bud. Yeah, no, we like shiny around here, baby. Dallas. Just so I don't think you've met her, but Brittany is my fiance. She'll pop in every once in a while, especially if I'm not home to watch with her. Mr. Matt Forte. Got our next hit coming up. Mr. Devin Funchess. Going home to Mr. Brian. After that, we got Mr. Sean Mannion. Am I right in remembering he was drafted by the Rams,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Going to Mr. Brent.
Correct.
Then we got Mr. Phillip Rivers. And then our next hit is another Utah guy. Ooh, love when we pull these. Mr. I think it's Kalen Clay out of 199 camo auto. Boom. 2 Utah guys. This is, if you are a Utah Utes fan, this is your break. Who was Mr. Kalen Clay?
I want to say the Dolphins, but
Right.
nope. Bucks.
Bucks. That is going home to Mr. Brian, of course. I say Brian, of course, but he's got 4 spots, but man, it seems like he's getting everything. Cleaning up. You and Mr. Dallas. Heck of a break so far. Got Mr. Derek Carr going to Mr. Zach. After that, we got Mr. Julius Thomas. After that, Mr. I've got something wrong with me, Mr. Antonio Brown. That one's going to Mr. Dallas. Oh, that's a silver. Mr. I make millions of dollars, but I can't pay my child support. But hey, it's all good. How to make the rules. Next up, rookie of Mr. Connor Halliday for the Washington State University Cougars. Cougars, yep. Ooh. Shoot. Yep, I screwed up. Party foul. I'm fired. Never allowed back. Cover.
You're done.
Done. No second chances.
Your shirt.
Rip the shirt up. Next up, Mr. Kevin Johnson. Believe that's the Texans.
Yep.
For Mr. Bryan. Mr. Bryan. Complete the set. Yeah, nobody saw that. No, that's exactly right. We'll edit that out. Well, actually, this is live. No editing. Yep, Dallas, she is the sweetest. She is. Let me stop talking about her. I won't stop. I'm trying to go to sleep. Don't want to keep y'all here too long. Right, first up, we got Mr. Charles Woodson. Next up, we got Mr. Julius Peppers. The Pepper Man. After that, we've got Mr. Andres Pete, rookie. For camo, Mr. Andres Pete. And that is number 87 out of 199. Yep, 87 out of 199. Mr. Andres Pete. Yeah. Sit in the heat.
Andres Pete, that's a nice one.
Yep, 199. Who'd he get drafted by? The Rammies. Going to Mr. Brent. After that, last two cards. Got Mr. Tevin Coleman for the Hoosiers. And we're going to finish off with the GOAT.
I apologize. It wasn't the Rams. It was the Saints. He's still there.
The Saints.
Yep.
Andres Pete.
Yep.
Oh, never mind. That is going to Mr. Bryan. And the last one, we've got the GOAT, the absolute legend, Jordan Taylor for the Rice Owls. Everybody, household name. If you don't know Jordan Taylor, are you even a football fan? Come on. Come on. Rice Owls. For the Rice Owls. Alrighty. And that wraps up this box of 2015 Prism Draft. We'll get some giveaways going. And Dallas, they actually didn't. They kept the concession stands open until after the extra innings were over. Well, actually, I don't know if they were selling beer, though. So, got me there. But you said Kalen Clay. I know Nate Orchard was the NFC North, so we'll take the NFC North. And then Kalen Clay was... NFC South. Mr. Bryan. Cool. Get some giveaways going. You got a big old stack of Jets for somebody.
10 each is 10.
First giveaway going home to Mr. Zach. We've got Brandon Marshall, Mark Sanchez, Mr. Butt Fumble himself, Darrelle Revis. Also, if y'all can't notice, I look good with my fade up on the side. Look at that. It's all backwards. There we go, with the fade on the side. Look at that. It'll just look good, man. Look good. Next up, Mr. Joe Namath. Mr. Brandon Marshall. Mr. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Mr. Muhammad Wilkerson. Mr. Dustin Keller. Mr. Jeremy Curley. And to finish it off, Mr. Geno Smith. Heck yeah. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. Next up, last and final giveaway. Going to NFC North, no sir. Nope. I want to take myself out. Just forgot to do it. Going to NFC East, Mr. Bryan. Of course, because Mr. Bryan's had himself a box. Why not use one of his other divisions and double dip? Alrighty. Taking home a nice little lot of Leon Washington, Geno Smith, Jermaine Kearse, Sean Green, Jero Cotchery, and BJ Askew. Little BJ action. Mr. Coles. I'm not even going to try his first name. Lavernius. That's adventurous. Mr. Kyle Brady. Mr. Josh McCown. Santonio Holmes. And Mr. Chris Ivory. And that was to the NFC East. Alrighty. That does it for giveaways. I do appreciate y'all hanging out, and this was fun. Appreciate Mitch letting me steal his seat for a little while and get busting into some breaks with y'all. It's been a blast, and can't wait to do it again, whether it's in a few months or however soon it is. And it's always a blast coming out and hanging out with Mitch, even if I do have to get up at the butt crack of dawn for my flight out to get to work in the morning. But we'll make it. It'll be fine. Guys, we're going to head to sleep. Love y'all. I will see y'all on this screen sooner or later. Y'all have a great evening. And Dallas, you have a great night as well, buddy. Hey, yeah. Better shoot below an 80 for us, or we'll disown you.
Dallas, Craddy, Brittany, y'all have a good night.
Yep, Dallas, Craddy, Brittany, y'all stay safe, baby. I love you if you're still there, and y'all have a great night. We will see y'all later.
See you, everybody. See you soon.
Have a great night. SmokeBreaks.